Our first guests today are Cindy Cheatham and John Tate, co-chairs for the upcoming Flip Flop Ball. Well, welcome to the show today, guys. John and Cindy, it's a pleasure to have you here.
June, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, before we get started, tell me a little bit about your role with the Novant Health Foundation Brunswick Medical Center.
Well, I serve on the foundation board. I have been in that position since 2012, and my term runs till 2015. And John is on the foundation as well.
How long have you been there, John, on the board?
I've been there for 1 year so far,
1 year?
and 2 glorious years yet to come.
That sounds great. Well, we're here today to talk about Novant Health Foundation Brunswick Medical Center and one of its upcoming events. And I love events, so I'm real excited about this. Now, before we talk about the event, tell me what the purpose of the hospital's foundation is.
Well, June, we do 3 primary things in the community. One, we're trying to go outside the walls of the hospital in general and reach out to the community. Mm-hmm. Our mission primarily is one of raising funds to provide programming and other things at the hospital that wouldn't normally be funded. And then the final third thing is something that Cindy has worked on before, which is
probably just acting as a liaison between the community and the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing you do really well.
Thank you.
You also raise funds really well, too.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
So let's talk about the projects. What projects are the foundation currently working on or planning for the future?
I think one of the main initiatives right now is on women's and children's health. That's one of the main focuses in reducing childhood obesity, reducing smoking during pregnancy, and to increase breastfeeding in mothers and new mothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen lots of things in the paper and what have you about those 3 programs, and all of those are very important. I know those were identified as areas in Brunswick County needing additional education, and so I think that's a wonderful thing that the foundation has targeted those areas to work on. So now I know that you're trying to raise some funds and you're going to have some events coming up, but the first one being the hospital ball. Is that correct? So tell me about that. Tell me about the ball.
Well, really, we're just trying to have an event that everybody can come, feel casual, and have a lot of fun. And I do know that Cindy is going to do some dancing, so we're all we're looking forward to that.
And so what is this event called?
It's called the Flip Flop Ball.
Ooh, can I wear flip flops?
Yes, you can.
Wow.
Flip flops are encouraged. Shirts are required. So, I mean, even some of the gentlemen you may find will even wear shorts. They might wear their khaki shorts. It's just a very a casual, fun event.
Mm-hmm. So I think I heard that it's going to be in a new location this year. Am I correct?
Yes, it is going to be at Brick Landing. It's a new location, and we think the ability to walk outside and look out over the water is really going to be a plus for the party.
Absolutely.
That's a great space. I think they recently renovated the upstairs, Cindy. Am I correct?
Yes, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So I think it's a beautiful backdrop for our event.
Mm-hmm. And so what will we be able to do at this event? What's going to happen there?
Well, we're going to do a lot of dancing and some eating and some mingling and raising money. We're going to have 2 fantastic bands that we have the privilege to have. We're going to have a beach music band, Sea Cruise, which they're very well known in the area.
Wow.
And then we're also going to have a steel pans band called, or a steel drums band called Steel Pans. And that'll be a lot of fun as well. So it'll be a really nice, fun event.
Now, I don't think we said the date, John, did we?
We haven't yet, but it's going to be May 31st at 7 p.m.
May 31st at 7 p.m. And again, it's at Brick Landing. Well, that is just around the corner, right? Am I right?
It's coming right up on us.
Now, Cindy, you mentioned the 2 bands. I think it's Sea Cruise and Sea Pans.
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about those bands. What kind of music does Sea Cruise play?
Okay, Sea Cruise is a beach music band. They're local band. I consider local here in North Myrtle Beach. They play all over.
Oh, good.
But they're fabulous. They're a lot of fun. Just 3 people in the band. And they really interact with the crowd and play a lot of good fun music.
That'll be great. And how about Sea Pans? Tell me about them, Cindy.
Well, they're a steel drum band that's coming out of Wilmington. They're fabulous. It has a Caribbean feel to it. So they'll probably be playing when you enter the event. So it'll really set the tone for the whole night.
Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Well, so how many people do you expect to have at the event? Are you expecting 300 or?
Well, we'd like 10,000, but I think we'll shoot for around 300 people.
Yes.
And what else can the folks expect to see at the event? They're going to be great food and
wonderful food.
Yeah,
wonderful
hopefully
food.
A little bit of everything. People in flowered shirts, leis, things like that. Just having a lot of fun.
Yes, and we had the privilege of having a little sample tasting prior to kind of help decide on that menu, and I can promise you it's going to be delicious.
Good, good. So how much are the tickets, and how would our viewers go about getting those tickets?
Well, tickets are $100 each, and there are sponsorship opportunities available for businesses and other organizations who would like to sponsor this event.
Right.
And is there a phone number that we can call for tickets?
Yes, you can call 910-721-1460.
1460, okay. And then we'll run that as a trailer along the bottom so folks will know how to get in touch with you. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. And I understand that you have a couple of other events scheduled for this year in terms of fundraising. Let's talk about those a little bit.
Yes, we do. We have a golf tournament coming up in September. It's going to be held at Lockwood Folly. I believe the date is September the 19th. And then on November the 1st, we have Glitz, Glamour, and Glow. So this will be our second year doing that. Last year was our inaugural event. It was very successful.
I went to Glitz, Glamour, and Glow. It was amazing.
It was. And this year it's going to be held at the same venue at 101 Stone Chimney Place.
Okay, that's great. And you said the golf tournament is where?
Lockwood Folly.
I think it was there last year. Am I correct?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, I think that was very successful too. Yeah. Well, I think that's about it for today. Is there anything else you guys can think that we need to add?
Just call the 721-1460, purchase your tickets, and come to an event that we know will be a lot of fun because we've put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It sounds like it. I hope you have great weather.
Yes, me too.
And I hope it's very successful for the foundation. And thank you guys for all that you do on the foundation. That's a very worthwhile organization, and I know that the hospital is very appreciative of the time that you devote to the foundation. So thank you again.
Thanks,
Thank
Jim.
you.
You're welcome.